the day would have police cars that would patrol the neighborhood. You don't see that anymore. Or their cars are speeding down the street, and you've got kids out there playing. They can no longer play out in the yards for fear of the fireworks going off or gunshot. You don't know whether it's a firework or if it's a gunshot, because my sliding glass door, a bullet went through, and I had just moved from the table I was sitting at, and had my granddaughter move, and bullet went right through the sliding glass window. So it's like our neighborhood, I don't feel safe anymore, and that's a concern to me, as well as the streets. Period. The conditions of the road. There's just a lot that needs to be done.
Hello, my name is David Augustus. I'm here to support my brother. I'm here to help with financial literacy. I want to see our people be in a position to have more business ownership and real estate investing. So I'm here to support my brother any way I can. He knows I'm here for him, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
My name is Darvin Thompson, born and raised in Anna. I consciously moved back into the city about 10 years ago. I've seen changes that has gone on since probably the late 90s. There's been a lot of gentrification in the city. A lot of opportunities for our people have left, and I'd like to see that come back. One of the things that I do see is something that's been kind of developing more over the past few years is the homelessness in our city. I think that we need to really get a hold of that situation with a real solution. I'm also here to support my brother. I've known him for a very long time, and I think this has been a long time coming, so proud to be here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marcus Page. I'm born and raised in Santa Ana as well. I think I'm second generation from my family as being in Santa Ana. My grandma bought our house in '71. Super blessed and thankful that I was able to purchase it after she passed and kind of keep it in her family. That's kind of like my artifact, right? We talk about history and things of that nature, and that house means so much to me and my family and my friends. So thankful that I was able to keep it, and just here to support Mayor right here. I've been knowing him since I was younger. Obviously, if you're from Santa Ana, I used to walk from Spurgeon past that house every day. So just to kind of see the change and how him grow. Rest in peace to his mom. I was able to be a part of a couple of Black History parades in the past. So I understand how much service means to him. For me, I just kind of want to see the culture that we've had and we've built in the city kind of just continue to grow. Santa Ana has changed throughout the years. It's a little bit more thriving. There's a lot more resources out there that maybe was not out there in the 90s when I was trying to figure it out. If you're from Santa Ana, we all know that the streets are terrible. I think they've been working on Bristol since like 1990. So same thing with the homeless. They build parks and stuff, but then you got kids out there, and then you got people that's either homeless, sleeping out there, or on drugs or whatever. So we'd like to see some more resources for that. Small businesses, there's a lot of opportunity out here, but I kind of feel like a lot of the bigger investments and bigger businesses with money kind of like bid out the smaller businesses, so it doesn't create as much opportunity. More importantly, just kind of want to see a little bit more togetherness with our brown community as well. I kind of feel like there's still like a little bit of disconnect from that part of it. And in order for him to get where we need to get, we have to figure that out, and we all have to link up and kind of get there and move as one. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm gonna pass it back here before I get it back to you guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Barbara Brinson Shipp. I am the sister-in-law of I met Dwayne. I've been knowing him since he was 12, and I am just so proud of him. He has done a great job, and the thing that I can say is his deeds outweigh his words. You know, he's taken on Mrs. Shipp, who was the best mother-in-law in the world. He's taken on her legacy and he's made it better. He's brought a Juneteenth parade. I mean, the parade has gotten bigger every year. So not only is he talking about it, he is doing it, and he is here for the people. And he's going to make a great mayor, and I am here to do whatever I can. I will campaign. I will go knock on doors. I will do anything that he need me to do because I am so proud of him, and I know Ms. Shipp is smiling down at him right now. Thank you.
Oh, got it.
And this is his brother, Curtis, my neighbor, you know. Maybe 40, 50.
Hey, would you guys say your streets where you guys are from? You say you were Santa Ana, but what street?
Historian.
Okay.
901
see,
South
Where are
Historian.
you from? Where is Jackie?
Mark Street.
See, where you from? Yo, what street you guys are from?
Wisteria.
Wisteria. See.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Marshall. I'm a fourth generation Santanera. My great grandmother bought her house in 1965 near Shicky's Pizza. So I'm right there. But I'm a community organizer and business owner here. I've been operating in downtown Santa Ana for the past 7 years. I go to a lot of city council meetings. I'm very tuned in, I'd like to think. And my biggest concern right now is seeing how polarizing and split our current city council is. It feels very left and to the very right, especially with our current mayor right now. I think we all witnessed what happened last year with ICE and, you know, people protesting and having the outrage, and I feel like the mayor's response and a couple council members' responses weren't there for the community. And I feel the Shipp family has a long legacy in Santa Ana, and I want to see somebody that's actually been in the community, been involved, and really wants to represent Santa Ana as a whole. Thank you.
I did a lot of what she said. So I'm not from Santa Ana. I live in Anaheim, but I'm from Fullerton. My family has over 100 years in Fullerton, but I attend church in Santa Ana. And so I'm here tonight because I've had the pleasure my name's Stephanie, and I have a nonprofit organization that I've had the pleasure to be at the Black History Parade, at Juneteenth, but I teach inside the jails. And so as we know, everybody that comes out of the jail is being released in Santa Ana. And so a lot of the people that I serve, they get released over there and they're just thrown back out onto the streets, which contributes to the homelessness issue. And so when I saw that Dwayne was running, I really wanted to come and support because I know the legacy, I know his heart, the service, and I have a lot of experience working on campaigns. I've worked on a lot of campaigns for different elected officials, and so I wanted to just come and lend any type of support that I can. I don't got a whole lot of time, but I definitely got a lot of knowledge that I could share to help get you there to the finish line. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, do you want me to go?
Oh, what?
Yeah, you pick the line. Thank you.
Do you see me? Oh. I am Keisha Lucier, born and raised Santa Ana, California. Brook Street, where I'm from. Brook Street, you already know. I am Dwayne. I'm going to say Dwayne, but I guess it's going to be cheerleader since he knows. I'm his honorary campaign manager, I guess. But let's just be real. The Shipp family is Santa Ana. The Shipp family always been doing this. If you're hungry, you're going to get a plate. If you need clothes, you're going to get a plate. So this is nothing new. We already won. We're here. We won already. This is our mayor. So no matter where you're from or what you talk about or what you want, we won. And this is why we're here today. He is a blessing, and I love him. And what I want is for us to be together like we used to be. I remember walking the streets going to Jerome Park, Jackson Park. You know, everybody says we're gangbangers, everybody's family. You know, I don't see what Santa Ana lost. I want the unity to come back. Tony, you know, I'm gonna put you out there. You know, the churches and stuff, we were always together. We did things, and now everybody's separated. They moved out, including myself, moved out. I'm grown now, so I'm in Fullerton. But this is my home, and you protect your home. So people need to come back home, okay? So we're gonna win. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
How you guys doing? My name is Melvin Strong. My family is from Santa Ana, Ray Townsend. My grandfather, my great-grandfather was Mr. Lee. He was the one that shined shoes at the El Toro market there. He had the booth, couldn't talk. He talked like that.
I remember him.
Yeah, that was my great-grandfather. So, anyways, first of all, I'm proud of Mr. Shipp. He is a legacy. My concern really is I was homeless myself for over a year. I lived in the Flags, downtown Santa Ana. I had my tent up there. I'm also part of the success story with the Illumination Foundation. I'm in the process of starting my own security company. I've been working security for the last 6 years. I advocate, me for Mr. Shipp, Mayor Shipp, and like this, just to hear, I don't have much time, but I do have some time, and I will dedicate that to Mr. Shipp, and along with my prayers. I believe that the homeless issue. I did security at one of the shelters. So not only did I was homeless, but I also worked at a homeless shelter, doing security there. So I've dealt with a lot of the processing in dealing with the paraphernalias and contraband and stuff like that, and altercations, and just seeing some of the things, how they're coming in and the conditions that they're in. And one of the problems that I realize is it's not just the fact that they're homeless, it's that a lot of homeless people after years lose life skills. So you can't just take a person who's homeless and put them in a place like the Orchard and think that everything's okay. You got people who's homeless who you give an apartment at the Orchard and they're never even in their apartment. And then you got some people that's homeless, you go into their apartment and their apartment looks like outside. You know what I'm saying? So the life skills and the domestication and things like that needs to be revived. You know what I'm saying? And we need more services that help along with that. I truly believe. I say that from a person of experience when it comes to homeless, incarceration, and those things. Again, my name is Melvin Strong, and I'm here for Mayor Shipp.
Well, I wasn't expecting to say anything, but yes, I grew up in Santa Ana. I grew up in the heart of Santa Ana, right there on Monte Vista, next to Center. And I realized why they called it Center, because it is the center of Santa Ana. We saw every corner and all the changes come. We know the culture as the culture began and what the culture has become. But one of the things as my connection here and the real reason I came out is to support Mr. Shipp in his mayor campaign. I have a business in Santa Ana, and I've had that business since 1990. How many of you can raise your hand here and tell me how many black-owned businesses are in Santa Ana? I know.
About 20.
No, not that many.
Congratulations.
Not that many. There is, exactly. There's only a handful that are continued to thrive in this community. We thrive in this community because we never left the community. I don't live here in Santa Ana any longer because the Lord blessed me to move just a few miles up the road. I'm in Tustin there. So my concern is the tax dollars that we have been putting into Santa Ana. How are they really being utilized? I've watched the tax dollars go up, and up, but I don't really see the benefit of the taxes. Right. Sure, as we said, Bristol Street's been under construction forever. I recognize that. Now they're tearing up Main Street. Main Street is under major construction. Well, I should say Warner's under major construction. They tore up Main Street. But we need more than that. We need more than that. We do need answers. There's a big homeless population in Santa Ana, and it's right there off of Main Street in Warner. There's a big population of homeless people, and they don't have any place to go. The city has gotten involved where they'll come and they'll move them out, and as fast as they move them out, they come right back because they don't have no place to go. And giving them a place to go is going to take more than just, as he said, giving them a place, a room or something. You have to figure out how to change their mindset. Amen. You have to figure out how to change their mindset. And so that's one of the big struggles. But I really came here because I just want to support my brother here, Shipp, in this process of running for mayor. He's a good man. He is the man for the time and for the job at hand. Come on. So I just want to say God bless you and amen. Keep it moving forward. Right.
My name is Brett Perry. Dwayne's been a friend of mine for a number of years, and I think I put this in his head, 5-6 years ago?
About 15 years ago.
But I told him, man, for as much as he does for the community and the people around him, he should be part of the city's decision making. He brings a lot to the table. I know my community knows him. They might not know his name, they might not know his whole ins out, but they know him as the man that gives food, the man that gives clothes, the man that'll open his house and let you wait till traffic dies down or give you some shade water. So it doesn't matter if they know your name. It's about facial recognition in this game. I know that we've talked numbers, and I can almost guarantee you there's 50,000 Mexicans out there that'll vote for him.
Come on.
Yep.
Understand?
Yep.
Come on.
Because, like he says, he's going to listen. What I tell you? Tú hablas, yo escucho. So,
That's right.
my people want to just know that they're heard.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't want to know anything else. Hear what I have to say, and then that starts a conversation.
Right, yeah.
You understand? But if you don't even hear me, you don't even listen to me,
Right.
you ain't for me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm here to support him, to bridge that gap, be a communication, and bring in that insight of what the community was when it was unified.
Come on.
Yeah.
Understand?
Come on.
We all grew up in the same neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we did.
Understand? City Hall and their law enforcement mentality put a divide between them.
That's right.
Understand? And then they start talking about, oh, they're complaining. They point the fingers at each other when instead of saying, hey, let's go talk to your neighbor and see how we can fix this.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
You know, that's what I'm looking for.
Come on.
Communication.
Come on.
I don't live in Santa Ana, but I have so much history, legacy,
Yeah.
and interaction with Santa Ana. I might as well be here.
Yeah.
You understand? My vote's going to count by what I bring to the table for my friend.
Come on.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yay.
Wow. See, hey, thank you, each and every one of y'all. So what's important is every voice, you didn't say it.
Oh.
You erased it. So that was just a waste.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
There's people on there.
Yeah, but you didn't save it. Remember, we can't be in a rush sometimes. We gotta let it do what it do. I'm messing with you. So I'm a realness. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not the perfect person. I may not be qualified on paper, right? But God's gonna qualify me to run this race because, like Rex said, the work, I've been doing the work, and that's all I'm concerned with is the work. The politics, they can take the politics and do that with the politics. I want to deal with the people. I want to deal with love over politics. Just the normal stuff, the everyday to day stuff. Like my buddy Marcus, he was telling me about the problem he had when it came to getting his house situated, the process he had to go through downtown. So, and I was talking to Justin the other day. We want to make those conversations clearer and more frequent with the people downtown. They need to know you, you need to know them. They know your money, they know your tax dollars, they know our tax dollars. So it's our neighborhood, our tax dollars, and it's our future. And, you know, like I said, it was put on my heart, and I'm in this race for us. It's not about me, it's about Santa Ana Forward. And each one of y'all have a forum, and here we at ground zero. You know, we don't got a big old $10 million budget and all of that good old stuff. This is about the people that really want to care about Santa Ana moving forward, and who's willing to help it move forward. Because I can't do this alone. We have to do this together. We're all seeds in the garden. Santa Ana is the garden. We got to water the garden. It's time to water the garden. Well, sometimes before you water the ground, we gotta shake up the dirt. We got to shake the tree. We got to see what's going on in the city. Back to a lot of the things, like someone was saying, homelessness. Yes, I went to First Street the other day to on the east side. I went over to Food for Less, and I could not believe what I saw. Because I go to the Food for Less here on Bristol, right? Bristol and Warner. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to this one. So when I go to this one, why that one don't look like this one? You know? One Santa Ana, I believe in one Santa Ana. I shouldn't have to drive from one end of Santa Ana to the good part of Santa Ana. Santa Ana's supposed to be good everywhere. It should be nice everywhere, like I was saying.
it being out of 34 cities, it's a seat of the government. Well, it don't look like it. Why we gotta keep playing the black eye?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is there a different tax bracket for each zip code of Santa Ana?
No.
Then why is each zip code
Exactly.
budgeted
Look
different?
Exactly.
That's just food for thought.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. One Santa Ana. It should be good everywhere. It shouldn't just be good in one part.
That's favoritism.
Yeah.
If you really look at the history of Santa Ana, not to cut you off, but between 17th and Edinger and call it Bristol and Harbor, there's been nothing there done there. Nothing has been brought to there for 50 years.
Right.
Understand?
Facts.
And they allow business owners that don't live in that area to have businesses there and bank outside of Santa Ana. Where's that money? Where's your community money going to? You know, that's what social equity is about. Getting that money back into your community. And we all know that there's people that have lived here in Santa Ana for 40, 50 years that can't even dream of owning a home in Santa Ana anymore. But through social equity, they can. Santa Ana's got a lot of money. They got a lot of money sitting idle, empty lots, empty buildings, tax dollars that ain't working for their people. These are the things I keep putting in Dwayne's head, because he doesn't look at that end. He looks at it from the heart. So you gotta look at it from the dollars and cents, because that's what City Hall knows. That's what they understand. That's what every single one of them over there is fighting for every minute of their day. How much money can I get in my coffer?
Right.
You understand? So go back to every zip code by zip code. Build a social equity program zip code by zip code, and let those zip codes see the benefit of that equity program.
That's right. And we talked about that. Without taxing.
Without.
So, I appreciate you, Rex. What he said is true, and we have been talking about that. And in order to fix anything, you have to first listen. That's why I said in the very beginning, love is always first. L for listening, because listening creates changes. I'm gonna keep saying it. O, on behalf of the residents. V, I vow to stand with you. And E, every voice matters. If you notice, I didn't sit up here and just speak the whole time. I sent the mic around the room, because every voice counts. It's not my voice, it's our voice. Our voice is what changes everything, not my voice. It doesn't say the mayor forward. It doesn't say Dwayne Shipp forward. It says Santa Ana forward. We're not pointing fingers. We just want to point the city forward. With your tax dollars, your neighborhoods, and your future. All families and all futures matter. And today is day one of us coming together. A lot of y'all said that you willing to help and build this campaign and move forward. That's what this is about us moving forward as a unit to make this happen. Because again, it's only we can do this, and it's done already. And I appreciate all y'all input, and if all y'all filled out that form, I'll make sure we all connect and we build this team and we go get our city back, because it's ours at the end of the day. It belongs to us, right? We are a charter city, like he was saying over there. We speak about the immigration. They kidnappers. You can say what you want to say. They kidnappers. When I looked at the numbers of all the people that did get snatched up, it was only like 4 of them that was immigrants out of 20. But just because a person has a lawnmower or a weed whacker, that means you just snatch them up and go kidnap them from their family? Nah, it don't work. That's not. You gotta have a warrant before you arrest someone. How are you arresting people without a warrant? But like he said, I'm not into it for the what they got going over there. They status quo. I'm here to get that stuff out of here. Let's start over. Because it's been going the way it's been going, and it's going to keep just going that way. That's why it's listen first leadership. That's what we need in that mayor's office. We need somebody to listen. That's why I'm not standing up there. And one of the things I'm going to do as a mayor, I'm going to change the way our meetings is done. All of that, us, the people sitting up there, you sitting down there, nah. Let's talk, let's hug, let's shake hands. Let's figure out what one another needs so we can help each other grow as Santa Ana Forward and as a community. So I appreciate all y'all coming out. At this time, I'm going to, Keisha's collected all the information. I have a few, I call it history, just to get everyone, basically my history. So I get it, Keisha, don't worry about it. So when where I come from is from service, like I said, and y'all gonna hear it over and over and over again. It's about service first. I'm here to serve the community. What matters to you is what matters to me, because together we make a difference. And we can't, that's how we make it happen. So I'm here to listen. Tú hablas, escucho. You talk, I listen. And Rex we've been working on that Spanish to get it right. Because like you said, our brown brother is our brother. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you want to be real about it, it's only one race, and that's the human race.
That's right.
And it's always the right time to do the right thing. That's what it's about. If it's the right time, do the right thing. You don't have to be this or be that. Just do what's right, what's necessary, what makes sense. Help. Everything don't have to be by the book all the time. And there's things that does have to be by the book. But a lot of stuff that we can figure out how to work together to move this city forward as a whole. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all signed up. Let's build this team. Let's go get our city, where we can own our city, where we can run our city, where we have a voice and a choice, and the city listens to us. Because think about this: with 315,000 residents, what if we all decided we're not going to do nothing? We all not going to pay no tax. We all not going to. Then it'll be a problem. So how is it that the city can just make any decision they want to make, and we have to go along with it? That stuff that we've been settling for before, like I said earlier, that ship has sailed off already. Them old lies, that sailed off. All that stuff is gone. This ship is here to stay. With us being, me 51 years in this community, our family over 60 years in this, almost 70 years in this community, we have skin in the game. And we love this community. We haven't left this community. We're going to be here. And we're going to build this community together. And that's about all I got to say right now. I appreciate y'all. I would like to get a photo of everybody here for this Santa Ana Forward. And this is just the first of many. And again, as we got everybody information, we're going to build this team together to make it successful for everybody. Because like I said, listening creates changes on behalf of our residents. I'm a vow to show up every time, and every voice matters, and every voice counts. And I promise y'all 3 things. I'm always going to listen, I'm always going to learn, and I'm always going to serve, because there's always service first. And I thank y'all.
Yeah, we don't got no music and no DJ nothing.
Yeah. So this is just the beginning, and the most important thing is us just coming together. Oh yeah, please. Matter of fact, I'm rude. We got refreshments. Everyone come and enjoy some refreshments. I'm very rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, please enjoy them.
I don't know what I'm doing their master's program. I'm not going back to law school.
Well, it's just something. Law school is tedious. It's not for everybody. It's not. The way they do the arguments, I forgot what they said. I was taking the test.
Oh, the Socratic method and all that.
Yeah.
No, but I ain't going back because I'm running for office next year.
Where?
Anaheim, Assembly District 68.
Okay, let me know.
Make it clear.
Let me know. Let me know. I'm here. Let me know. I ain't gonna get you by eating. Yeah. the way I just put it like that.
I don't know, I'm not familiar. No, I was wanted to reach out to you guys because I can you said it. Oh, and basically I do brand identity. Okay. Yeah, no, I do brand identity and strategy. Graphic design, create branding. I've done Win and Manwin. So yeah, I don't. I'm all word of mouth. I have
Hey, before everybody leave,
but I'm happy to schedule a coffee chat if you guys need help. I did like 2 years. So I went to
Taking the best of them to be great at people, but they're not thinking they are. I appreciate you coming in. We gonna have to get reacquainted, relook up. We gotta change it. We gotta get on.
Right now, summertime, so it's hot out there. It makes me even tougher.
How you doing? When do your class? When do you start back? August this month? It started already? I thought you were about to start. Well, when I started the funeral, oh, you were literally about to start. Okay. I know. I start back this month. The master's program is only one class, 8 weeks, 1 hour a day, online. Yeah. But I got my house, did you see?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Do you know? Have you met her?
I've never met her. I got to follow her on Instagram.
She's amazing. So, yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to use my connections to support the black candidates. She running Tustin, you running Santa Ana.
I didn't know that.
She is amazing. She was the keynote speaker for Emoja when we went to college. She's just so real, just so authentic. She was mayor before, wasn't she?
Was there a second one?
Yeah.
I never knew Tustin had a black woman was mayor. I never knew it. That's crazy. That's not the movie. It's like a feeling for it. Come on, sir.
Man.
Tired?
Nah, man, I ain't had no sleep, right? And I've been just trying to. It's about the process. I gotta get. But you know, when you don't have a team and you're trying to put a team together.
Do you know Letitia?
The
mayor.
Yeah, she was the first one I called.
I
I'm sure I called her first.
Yeah.
The very first. She was the very first phone call. I told her. She said, "Make sure you have a treasurer." She said, "If you don't," she said, "If you don't do nothing, post it on social media. Be free with it. Be you. Be yourself.
Yeah. That's what
you know what I'm saying?" She said, "But the one thing you cannot have is not have a treasure. You can have everything, but if you don't got a treasure, it's all bad. Because the treasure is the most important thing you gotta have." So yeah, Letitia Clark was the first person. You know, when you go into leadership, the first thing you got to do is go listen to the leaders that's before you. You have to go sit down with the heads so you can get up to date as to what it is you're supposed to be doing. Especially from someone that's serving. She's a mayor of Tustin.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like she literally just told me, I'm like, I've never heard of her.
She's running again
I recognize
right now.
her though. I recognize her.
We're gonna have a black mayor of Santa Ana and Tustin. It's never been heard of.
So that's what I was telling him. Is this still your number? This is what I've been talking.
Yeah, let me give you. You know what it is? I gotta lock you in.
It just takes me to spam. It makes. Okay.
I
was telling him. Are you still recording?
You don't say that, we're live.
Okay.
We're live.
Wait, you go over there then,
Yeah,
so we can talk.
Oh, you guys gotta practice up. We gotta go.
I gotta give you this. I gotta give you this.
Oh, okay. I just look, it was already all recorded.
No, but you're good. You're good. I'm gonna circle back there.
What you been doing, man?
Oh man, look at everything, man.
What you been up in there doing, boy?
Look at everything.
I see that.
Look at everything, trying to keep it tight, baby. You know, man. Hey, man.
I need to get back on my program.
You gotta stay on program, bro.
I just had my surgery on my rotor cuff, though, man. So everyone calls me on
Either one does me.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta stay active.
I doing
I do on next issue. Keep the straight, keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get back though.
It's nothing. No still got memory.
Yeah, I already know.
So you didn't expand since the last I talked to you. I only know the oldest girls. Yeah, I don't know the 74 at all.
Hey everybody, could I get a picture with all those that's available? But and we could just get a picture, like I'll be somewhere.
How's mom doing? She's still in. Okay, okay. I haven't talked to her in a minute. Okay, how's the wife doing?
Recycle over there.
Yeah, that's recycling. No, yeah, trash right here. Man, everybody grown. They're not out of my pocket, but they all grown. I got a 31. Twins are gonna be 26. My baby boy is gonna be 22. He's finishing up at Grambling State. The twin boy is finishing up at Texas Southern. The twin girl is teaching 5th grade, I believe.
You gonna take a picture?
4th year teaching in Little Rock, Arkansas. And then my oldest is up with for picture. Yeah, y'all come on, son. I stand tall like y'all.
You ain't
short.
He's studying criminal justice, but he's talking about going into law. And I told him he got it right because he'll argue with a pole. Which direction we headed? Going that background? You want this background? Okay. So then y'all go on the stage.
Go on the stage?
Just go on the stage, yeah.
You want a video or picture? Do a couple pictures.
Just need to know what direction we headed.
The video, but you can't do both. You gotta focus on one phone. Let the pictures come.
Every space, when God gave the design, every space was designed to stay close to people. Otherwise, it's like a black man living. I'm like, yeah, and I'm not going in there. I'm just going on special place. You know, every inch is meant to be used. My grandmother, my aunt, my mama. Getting it in, huh? He said, oh, yeah.
No, you don't wave back at me.
Hey, Mike, what can you see on the thing?
Hang on, let me move the podium.
I'm gonna do some on mine too. I can show them. Y'all don't have to act like it's COVID though. You can tell shit.
The mic is good. Now that she said it. No. Sit back here. Okay.
Shaggy taking the picture sideways, Mike.
I'm excited to hear that. I'm like black ownership in Santa Ana. You don't understand.
Coming up in there red?
Gold mine.
Everybody in the photo, can they fit?
Do we still like we spread out like COVID?
Y'all
can tighten up?
Y'all straight. It was before y'all was acting like Dr. Fauci.
And then I want to do a video where I get everybody say Santa Ana forward.
Get a little more light on the second.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sweaty now.
Come on, Red.
That's because
this is video.
Hold on.
You can edit it.
It's on video right now, right? I want you to come in the front. Switch with Red. We're gonna count to 3 and everybody say Santa Ana forward. 1, 2, 3. Santa Ana forward. One more time.
Hang on, let me get a little more light.
No more light.
Don't say 1, 2, 3. Let's get it deep. Oh, yeah.
That way they can see y'all.
That's another kind of light. That age. We're gonna get Santa Ana forward 2 times so it's clean. 1, 2, 3. Santa Ana forward. Let's get one more. 1, 2, 3. Santa Ana forward. Thank y'all.
Sounds like Santa Ana forward. Nobody else is gonna say it, so I can say it.
Santa Ana Falcon, Santa Ana Valley Falcon.
That's right. Falcon. Found on road dead. Found on road dead. It's true.
Cause I see you, man. When you get to the house. All right, likewise. Likewise.
Well, you know it's not gonna be me. So you got the last two. You got the last two that's gonna leave.
Whatever you do, I'll help you get there, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's for us, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's for us.
I already know. Hey, good looking.
Yes, sir. I got one question, sir. Go ahead. So you said you went down to Food for Less, you saw the homeless problem there, right? How did you feel about that?
I appreciate you too, bro.
Step down.
I'm still excited for
You
you.
was about to say something?
No, somebody was about to say something.
I just felt like I should talk.
What was you saying?
I didn't see my father. Yeah.
She's being shy.
No, that's
It's okay to be shy. Hey, before you came here earlier, I was crying before y'all walked. It's okay to be shy.
It's terrifying to put yourself out there like that. It is. It's scary.
Yeah. It's for the community though.
Yeah,
it got to be done.
Exactly. That's the whole thing.
It got to be done. How much time did you get? How you feel about it?
Well, I'm thinking about running for city council when I turn 18.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. 2032 is the year I graduate.
2032.
Yeah.
Yeah, real proud of her. I 2-3 years ago, I just wanted to decided I wanted to get involved in the local stuff, right? Just because federal stuff is just so scary.
Yeah.
Right.
Just do whatever they
I
want
feel
to do.
so helpless.
It's been
right.
5 years like that.
And so she's grown up watching me trying to find my footing, trying to find the community.
Yeah.
Right. And it's she's grown up with the expectation of community and service the way I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's important. I grew up doing service. That's all I knew was to do service from the beginning. Always heard for the point to where we set the table, make sure everybody else eat, and while they eat, I gotta go eat real quick and get ready to get back to pick up their stuff. Because it's always about the service first, or we eat after everything is put up. It's just service first. So that's the point of view I come from. Community service first leadership. What's about the community? Like I said, what matters to you? What do you need? What's important in your household? What'll help your household? Vice versa. So we can all, because like I said, it's just one race. We all live together. We all got to figure it out. We got to learn how to coexist and make a difference together so we can all have a better area, safer area and everything.
It's a better world when you trust your neighbor.
Of course, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Definitely. In the future, to see all families, all future. That's what matters.
Yeah.
2032, we're going, right?
Yeah.
That's right. She already know it. That's right.
Yeah.
Next way. Okay.
We knew those guys.
All right. Let's go for
Okay. Yeah. What was you saying now, bro?
I said, so you drove by Food for Less, right? You see the homeless problem. How did that make you feel, and how do you feel that it should be addressed?
Hey, you guys want to take some of the stuff home, man? Please do. The homeless stuff, bro. First, they shouldn't be treated like criminals. We need to go out there and identify who they are, figure out who they are, get to know them, chop it up, see what their needs is, see why they're in the position that they're in. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to say something, right? But if you don't know what somebody's dealing with, they may have mental health issues. Like the other dude was saying earlier, he was saying you take a person and put them in an apartment, but they don't have life skills. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of identifying, it's a lot of listening, and it's a lot of not judging. Because the first thing you do when you see a homeless person, you think, I got to get away from this person, not knowing the person's circumstances. So back to what I always say, we got to listen first, then we got to learn, and we got to serve. And in life, if we don't learn to listen, we can't fix nothing. And even in life, I struggled with that in the past. We all struggle with listening, but I say to attack and approach the homelessness is first by finding their needs. How did they get there? Hey, what's your name, man? What can we help you with? You have any family? Is there anybody that can help you? Are you willing to accept help? Because everybody don't want the help. Do you want the help? And if you want the help, can we help you? Can we help you? You know what I'm saying? How can we help you? How can we be of service?
What's the gentleman's name right there? The Hispanic guy, Rex?
That's Rex.
He had a great point that I kind of chimed in. He goes, all of Santa Ana's tax the same, right?
Yeah.
But why is it split different in each zip code? I think a lot of people don't know that. And he made a valid point from 17th to Edinger, from Bristol to Harbor, which is known as the West Side, right?
Yeah.
District, is that District 5? Am I correct? What district is that? No, what district?
I don't know because they keep redrawing the lines.
Okay. Yeah.
See that's one of the first things I want to get out of the way. I want to take everything that separates us and put it out the way, because there's only one Santa Ana.
Yeah. And so they spend different in each zip code. Like, the Santa Ana closer to Costa Mesa, closer to Tustin, them parts where they want to look nice, they spend more there. But that particular area, nothing's been done. And like he said, over 50 years. That's a long time.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's important. We talked about that. We talked about a lot of stuff that just in conversation, because that's what it takes. It takes the minds coming together and the community people, because it's, again, your tax dollars, your neighborhoods, and your futures. How is we going to make a difference together to move the city forward together? It's not about the mayor. It's not about the council. It's about the workers. It's about the residents. It's about the city workers. Like, how do the people work together to figure out how to make the city better?
Santa Ana has a lot of rich history. Your family is part of that rich history.
Yeah.
And I see that you highlight that history a lot. Even with the mural when your mom's been in the street, that is great. How do you hope to preserve that, to keep that going on all different fronts, for Hispanics, for whites, for blacks, whatever? Because like you said, it's one race, it's the human race. I think a lot of people are tired of seeing the divide racially. They want to see more unity.
Bro, at the end of the day, like I always say, it's the human race, because we all have to learn how to coexist together. Everybody needs everybody. If it was a different race other than the human race, we would see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just human race. Help people. Because the divide is crazy. Anybody that has a problem with someone because they have a different color, or they're taller, or they're shorter, or they're smaller, any prejudice is bad prejudice. Like, you shouldn't have, I don't know, bro. I just, not even on the political side of it, like, bro, we was raised, it's always the right time to do the right thing, bro.
Yeah. Integrity. You do the right thing and no one knows it, no one's looking.
Yeah.
So I know
that's what matters.
A lot of people here that I see today really have strong love for you. They have strong support for you. Yeah. And like your boy said, some people don't know the name, but they know the face.
Yeah.
How do you plan to make people know the name with the face? Because that's how the media we're in now, the social media level we're in now, with the lifestyle society is. They're going to match the two. How you plan on doing that?
Straight like before, grassroots, door knocks, getting in my golf cart, riding around the neighborhood. I got a little 3-wheeler. I'm gonna be touching people. Because I'm not scared to go talk to the people that's in it, because I'm there to represent them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put a person in front and say you got to talk to them. I'm accessible. You can talk to me.
I like that, and that's about that you said that I really like this. You said changing the city council meeting. We're up here like we're above you guys, like on Mount Olympus, and you're like the citizens, but you want to bring them to eye level.
Bro, after you walk down out of that chair, you just like me. So why does your seat has to take a priority? Or like, it's like the words are like, because I'm not a master of words. I'm a master of work.
Okay.
So my words may not be right sometimes, or what I'm thinking, but the work be right.
You're good. You're good.
I'm not here, but let me know when I can get a yard sign and a hat.
Okay.
Let me know.
All right. Yeah, hey, that's what you were supposed to do.
Get you some, yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. I'll get you a hat real soon. Matter of fact, what size hat?
I think it's an 8.
8? Yeah, because these are the flex they come from. I'll get you a hat. Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
I'll have you a hat by tomorrow this time. I got your number. We'll link up. I'll get your hat. Yard signs, I still got to work on the yard signs. I'll get you a hat for sure.
Fly no yard signs.
Thank
You don't live in Santa
Always a
Ana.
pleasure. Thank you.
Can you fly?
Always. Thank you. And like I said, I'm going to need y'all help building this, because it's for us.
But I'm right now.
Remember, Santa Ana Forward.
I ran for school board the last election. Trust me, campaigns are hard.
Oh, I know they are.
They're very hard. You have people texting you, calling you. We can help you. We can do this. We can do that.
I remember.
Oh, and if the right support, if the right special interest doesn't like you, you start getting harassed by people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the downside to it. That's the bad
Of course.
side. That's the negative side.
And I'm ready for that. I'm not worried about it, because it's one of those things that I knew a target was going to be put on my back. Oh, well. I got a call, you know, from
I
God.
got too many skeletons in my closet.
Hey, it's all good. Everybody got a pass, but accountability is you know, it's accountability is growth. You know what I mean? It all that matters is you raising your family now and doing the right thing. And we got our 2032 councilwoman right here. 2032. So definitely, I got your number. I'm gonna be at you for sure.
All right, appreciate that.
I appreciate you for coming out. All right, go ahead.
Thank
All
you.
right.
See you later.
All right. Yeah, man. So, like I said, a lot of the stuff you're not gonna get just this correct, proper answer.
Yeah.
Because you got to dig into it. You got to see what it is, and most important, you got to shake the tree.
Yeah, no, I definitely shake the tree, and not being cookie cutter with how you approach the office, being unique and being different. One of the things I do want to highlight is your continuous hip hop approach to Santa Ana.
Because we building communities through hip hop.
Yeah.
If you notice, I gave one to Joe Moses. I gave one to a couple different artists.
Big Boy got the Big Boy got one.
Yeah, Big Boy.
Got one.
Yeah, Big Boy.
Joe Moses, Big Boy.
Yeah. So by us being Orange County Heritage Council, we represent heritage.
Yeah.
Spanish heritage, Indian heritage, white, every heritage.
Okay.
Because we're the Heritage Council. We do a Black History Parade and we do a Juneteenth. But we represent heritage, and and then like you said, part is the hip hop, yes, because we build communities through hip hop. Look at all the money that the revenue that comes through the city for all these shows that people
at
do.
The Yost Theater.
At the Yost.
Observatory is in Santa Ana, right?
Observatory is Santa Ana, yeah.
I know the borderline is close to it, that's Santa Ana. So between the Observatory and Yost alone, yeah, and big names come there. There ain't no small names.
Exactly. A lot of big names. A lot of people has been through Santa Ana for years, from back in the days to now. And at the end of the day, it being the second city in Orange County, Anaheim being the first city, but Santa Ana was chosen to see the government. So it shouldn't be the black eye.
I think, I don't know why that stigma is there with it being the black eye, but I think it's because it's the most culturally rich city in Orange County. There's no other city with more culture than Santa Ana on black front, brown front, any front. It has culture and it has actual history to whereas Anaheim.
Going Rex.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow though.
Yo me llamo Dwayne Shipp.
Mucho gusto.
Hey, did you charge that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to you tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
I thought about it tonight, but I'm like, it's too far. I'm gonna be back and forth with it. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'm got a couple store pickups in the morning, but I'll see you probably about noonish.
Okay, just hit me.
I'll hit you.
I'm not gonna hold you too long because you look tired. You need some sleep.
I definitely need to sleep.
You get you some sleep. But is there anything you want to say to him before we go there? I can let them know what's going on. If they want to be a part of it, they want to join, they want to support any front. What do you need? What officer do you need? What help do you need? Explicitly let them know.
I just want the people that believe in service first. That's going to come with the pure heart of doing service and helping the community grow. You know who you are. You're already that person. If it's in your heart, God is in the right people.
Yeah, and definitely
to do this work, because it's kingdom work. At the end of the day, it ain't about me. I'm just a person that's a vessel. For years, like I said, I've been involved and done a lot of things, but it wasn't until I really sit and listen to what it is I'm supposed to be doing,
okay.
and just step into my purpose. From my mother's legacy to her son, me. My purpose to a city story. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mother's legacy, a son's purpose, a city story. And it's my mission to let me say that it's my assignment.
Okay.
To do the work, to do this community work.
God given assignment to do the work, to put the work to be of service.
Of service.
Yeah.
Of service. Like when you go to the restaurant, they greet you. They sit down. They ask you what you need. They serve you. I'm here to provide service. The same service I provided in the community for years, from all the events we do, from way back in the day, from like our 714, we talk about the hip hop, our 714 stuff, barbecues and shows, Even back then, I was a rapper and a producer, and what did I used to do? I put everybody on the bill.
Everybody on the bill, show love, unity.
Everybody. I've always brought everybody together. Even everybody. I always brought people together because that's God. That ain't me. So if you look at my track record of everything I've done, I've always been in a position to bring people together and to help people because that's what God put in me, and I can't get out of that. And I'm not trying to get out of that. I just want to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do.
I think closing, I know I won't hold you up too much longer. I know I'm here and it's been a minute. I know you've been here all night, you're doing a lot of stuff. I think that people are genuinely looking for an authentic candidate, someone they can relate to, whether it be story, whether it be heritage, whether it be community. They just want to relate to the person because, like one of the ladies said, and I think I talked to you about this before, was the current mayor. A lot of people were feeling a certain way about the ICE. Now, I'm not going to down her like that, but they had a strong opinion about how ICE was in the city last year. And they took that a lot real personal, like all demographics, white, black, Mexican, everything, Asian, and and I think people are ready. They want a refresher. They want to be refreshed, like a new presence.
Well, they want to know. They want to know the city stance on immigration. We don't, as a mayor, I won't be standing with that. Because anybody that. In order to arrest someone, bro, you have to have an arrest warrant. You can't see a person and just say they shouldn't be here. How do you know? You don't even know them. You just going off of a look. Yeah, you're just going off of a look. It's crazy. And I know it's a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, without just being straight up, I don't never want to see anyone taken from their family, bro.
No, I don't
just
know
kidnapped and kids screaming and crying, like people it's this crazy world, man. It's crazy, bro. When you sit there and think about it, it's crazy. And I know some people say, well, they shouldn't be here. Well, who is someone that say somebody shouldn't be?
Facts. I think there's so much. I think Santa Ana's ready for change. I think they want to move forward, like you said, Santa Ana forward. I think they want to.
You gotta move forward, bro.
Move forward.
Because
the past is the past. So,
yeah, you gotta move forward, and we gotta move forward together. And it's like I said, we have the power, the residents.
Yeah,
it's up to us to come together and our voice be heard. That's why I said I'm running. Love is always first. They like, what's your campaign? It's the love campaign. Love is always first. Listening creates changes. On behalf of our residents, I vow to stand with every voice, because every person counts. Every voice matters. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple. I'm going to listen and learn and serve my community. I've been serving it. Like I said, I never decided to get into politics. The title of mayor comes with politics. Yeah. Service, I've been serving the community. I've been serving the city, trying to make sure that everybody get along.
I do have one more question, because I've heard this question a lot. The Santa Ana street card.
It should be under the way real soon.
Okay.
You got to remember that a lot of go into something like that.
Okay.
And it's a vision for a lot. See, one thing that happens in any city, right? Even like the thing on McFadden. I had a resident that said she's ready to move off McFadden. I said, why you want to move? She said, because it takes me 45 minutes to get to Walmart, because they put these bike lanes and they took away a lane. Now, so you're doing one thing good by helping the people.
Because I bicycle.
For sure.
I just bicycled to Santa Ana the other night.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right? But then the residents, it's a conflict of interest for them, because now it went from 2 lanes to 1 lane. They can't get off their street.
Yeah.
So you have people talking about selling their property
just because of that.
Just because they can't get out. Just because they can't get off their street. They go one way on Edinger, they can't get out. They come this way on McFadden, they can't get out. So I say, it's simple. You do a community impact study. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, environmental impact study, because you interrupt the environment that's going on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm going to take call.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Just look out for my call.
I definitely will. Yeah. So I would environmental impact study. We got to study the environment. You know, just like if you have a tree somewhere, and you go dig all the dirt up around it, you didn't affected the environment.
Yeah.
So how's the tree gonna survive?
Ecosystem's disrupted.
Yeah. So when you take a lane out, and there's more traffic, and people can't get off the street, so
yeah, that's gonna be a tough one because like even myself, someone who bikes, you know, for just to stay in shape, those lanes come in handy because you can't be on the course, you can't be on the sidewalk, and you don't want to be in the middle of the street.
Of course they
do. But then I get also traffic because that Harbor McFadden Walmart is very high populated.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
Very high populated.
My thing is, where all those conversations had. When they decided. That's all. Yeah. It's not about pointing no finger for me. It's about pointing forward. Like, okay. So the lady, Miss Soto's, Jerry and Kim Soto, they the one who told me that. Like, hey, basically, like, hey, we can't get off our street. We want to sell our house because it takes us 45 minutes to get to Walmart, and it's only 2 lights up. So. How do you tell a person how do you tell a person that they should keep their house and keep sitting in traffic? Because we got to accommodate the bikers, right? But now the homeowners is mad. So we got to figure out how to coexist.
Keep it level, tip the scale. Okay, well, there you go, man. We here. Shipp for Santa. I let him know. You look tired. You good?
I'm very tired. I thought you recording.
Yeah. We live stream. Yeah. So
I'm tired. Hey, I got some work to do.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Definitely, anytime it pops up, I'll be here. You know, bringing it to him in the media,
sure.
bringing it to him live, and then we'll go ahead and sign off. You good?
I'm leaving. I'm so tired.
All right, go ahead and get on. Get you some rest. I appreciate you. We got to get together.